Hey guys, what's up? I accidentally deleted the intro audio off of this clip. So first off, welcome to Project Farmhouse. I'm just explaining what I'm doing in this video. So there's a few main beams in this post and beam construction 1850s home. I'm just explaining how I am working beam to beam, section by section, to remove the old joists and the old floorboards and reestablish a level floor in this home. It has sagged down at the worst part about 3 inches, but where my finger is right now, that's where the next beam is at. So I am going to get this next section of flooring removed and old joists out, new joists in this video. Hey guys, I realized that I was filming this in the portrait position instead of landscape. That will change later on in this video and in all future videos, just to give you a heads up. and measure out what new boards I need. This distance is probably about 7 feet or so, maybe 7.5. 6 feet 6 inches, 78 inches. It kind of sucks because I want so 1.5 inch that side, 1.5 inch this side. That's only 3 inches, so I'm gonna need longer than a 6-foot board. Over there, it was a little less than 6 foot, so I was able to do 12-foot joists, cut them in half. So it was kind of nice. There's a little bit more waste with this, which kind of sucks. Maybe I'll be able to reuse the 9-foot section 2x10s that I took out previously. So I'm just going to write down the measurements that I have. I'm doing 16 inches on center for pretty much the whole thing, but I'm going to measure off of the second to last joist over there, so I maintain my 16 on center all the way across. And then I'll have additional end pieces basically sistered to the main beams, just to make sure we're completely supported around there. Okay, 78 is fine on this side, a little bit less. So I'm guessing this is going to be a little bit longer than 78. No, actually. So, at the widest point, it looks like it's 78 inches. 78 exactly at the widest point. Now let's do longest point. .127 inches, so a little over 10 feet. And 126 inches here. So 127 wide. So at most it's 78 inches this way, and 127 inches at most this direction. It's 126 on that side, 127 on this side. So I'm going to buy my boards according to that. Now, if I'm going off of 16 inches on center, I'm going to go to this joist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need 9 this direction. So 9 joists this direction, at least 70 inches in length. And then I need 2 ledgers. They're effectively ledger boards. You can also call them, what are they called? Sill joists or band joists, I believe. But they basically perform the same function as a ledger board, where you just securely fasten them in. And that's my whole method. I'll secure my sill joist on that side and this side, level with the other sections there. And then when I'm going this way, I just lift the joist up to be flush with the top of the sill joist, wrap my hanger around, tack it in, come back, double check level, and then nail all my hangers in, and there you go. Done. Be nice and quick.
Yeah, I guess I didn't record me removing those old joists or anything like that, or framing in the outside frame around the posts here, or the beams rather. So this is me getting down in the hole. I have bolted in with 5-inch lag bolts every 18 inches. And then I have hangers there off to the left side
spaced every 16 inches. I just used a cutoff 2x6 to get the top flush with that top board, and I know that that board is parallel and level with the other section of flooring that my camera is sitting on right now. So this section is just me getting the new joists in. I just show you that I'm doing a couple, and then it goes into time lapse. Trying to get this first joist set down here, making sure it's nice and level and getting that joist hanger installed correctly. So this home was built with a timber frame construction, a lot of mortise and tenon joints between those wooden beams that you see. So I have to work pretty much section to section, just trying to get these new levels up. So if you look at that first joist right here on the front side of that battery in the shim box, you can see how much is sticking up above that beam right there that a lot of my tools are resting on. So that's how much this floor has already sagged over the years. Like I said, it is an 1850s farmhouse. We have documentation for whenever the place was built back in that time, by who, and who owned the property and everything like that. But it has to be leveled, and in a future video I will show you how I am reinforcing the floor from sagging any further. Having a little trouble getting this first, or I guess second joist in here. I tend to cut my joists about a 1/16 inch long if I can, whenever I remember. That just helps it stick and be a little bit more firm in place, so it's not bouncing all over the place while I'm trying to put hangers on or anything like that. It kind of just holds itself up there by just wedging it into place. It's important to check level as you go across each joist in multiple locations, because it's very easy to drift up or down as you're doing these. Especially as you hit the hanger with a hammer, it tends to go down in the direction of the force that you're applying with the hammer, and it's super easy to let your joist drop a little bit too much. So it's very important just to keep checking for level as you go. So I'm putting the nails in to the part of the hanger that is directly perpendicular to the rim joist there. I'm using 1.5-inch galvanized nails. That's what's rated for this specific load. And then the part of the hanger that toenails through the joist into the rim joist are 3-inch nails. That just makes sure you have enough penetration into the rim joist to actually securely hold your joist in place. And again, you're just checking for level in multiple areas. I'm checking for the crown of this joist. That is the part that kind of goes up or down, if you think of it like a cup or a dome. You want the dome to be up. That way whenever load is applied from above, it tends to flatten out and straighten and level out. I actually had the crown correct whenever I did this. I just didn't realize it whenever I was attaching the joist. Almost fall right there.
I ran out of storage on my phone, so got the rest of these joists in. All these hangers are just tacked in by 2 nails each, so I gotta go back in and finish those up.